Hello, this is Politics Count, and I'm Tim Hearn. Today we're bringing you a story, Trump Greenlights controversial pipelines. Republicans are ecstatic, while environmentalists disappointed and vow to fight. President Trump on Tuesday gave the go-ahead for construction of two controversial oil pipelines, both the Keystone XL and the Dakota Access pipelines you might have heard about. The White House officials tell the public they signed an executive order to expedite environmental reviews of other infrastructure projects. Earlier today, Trump stripped EPA's power to distribute grants and told the EPA staff to not say anything about that. The decision has an immediate effect on the region, where only 72 feet of a 1,072-foot pipeline have been completed. This pipe goes under Lake Oahe. It's spelled O-A-H-E. The pipeline would carry oil from the booming shale oil reserves in North Dakota to refineries and pipeline networks in Illinois. The Standing Rock Sioux tribe and other Native American groups and their supporters have been protesting the project for months, which they say would put their water supply in harm's way and dishonor or disturb their burial grounds and other archaeological sites considered sacred to them. The Army Corps of Engineers called a halt to the project in December to consider other routes, while the executive order from Trump on the Keystone Pipeline reversed a major decision by President Obama, who said that the project would contribute to climate change because it would carry tar sand crude, which is especially greenhouse gas intense because of the energy it takes to extract the thick crude from the ground. Speaking to reporters on Monday, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer said the president supported energy projects. He is quoted, like Dakota and Keystone Pipeline, areas that can increase jobs, increase economic growth, and tap into America's energy supply more. That's something that he has been very clear about. Referring to those comments Trump has made during the campaign and after the election, he was talking about what? Quotes again, he was talking about that being a big priority. That's one of the ones where I think that the energy sector and our national resources are an area where I think the president is very, very keen on making sure that we maximize our use of natural resources to America's benefit. It's good for economic growth, it's good for jobs, and it's good for American energy, Spicer added. As the news of the move surfaced Tuesday morning, oil industry officials hailed it as long overdue. Making America great, energy agreement starts with infrastructure projects like these to move resources safely and efficiently, said Stephen Brown, Vice President of the Federal Government Affairs at Tesoro Companies, an energy company. We are pleased to see the new direction being taken by the administration to recognize the importance of our nation's energy infrastructure by restoring the rule of law and the permitting process that's critical to pipelines and other infrastructure projects, Jack Gerard, president of the American Petroleum Institute, said. Environmentalists, in contrast, vowed to continue to fight the two pipelines. Greenhouse Executive Director Annie Leonard noted in a statement that a broad coalition of opponents, indigenous communities, including indigenous communities, ranchers, farmers, and climate activists, managed to block the project in the past and would not give up now. She is quoted as saying, "We all saw incredible strength and courage of the water protectors at Standing Rock and the people around the world who stood with them in solidarity," she said. "We'll stand with them again if Trump tries to bring the Dakota Access Pipeline or any other fossil fuel infrastructure project back to life. We will resist this with all of our power, and we will continue to build the future the world wants to see," she added. In support of that, Bill McKibben, founder of the activist group 350.org, which fought both projects, both the Keystone and the Dakota pipeline, said the decision to allow the projects to move forward ignores the massive opposition that we've both seen throughout the world and in that area in particular, expressed both through public protest and in comments in government agencies. The world's climate scientists and its Nobel laureates explained over and over why it was unwise and immoral. McKibben said in a statement, "In one of his first actions as president, Donald Trump ignores all of it in his eagerness to serve the oil industry. It's a dark day for a reason, but we will continue to fight, he added. And with that, we appreciate you stopping by. We continue to encourage you to reach out to your representatives, contact them, and give them your opinion in a respectful manner. Thank you again. Until next time, this is Tim Hearn signing off.